So something important. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made a video about this deck that you're seeing on screen right here that I played at my local. That is filled with tier elements and branded and anything else. But I made this deck just for fun. This is a full LOB deck. I made a deck video about it on my main channel, not my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, just for fun. Because I don't take it seriously. And what I wanted to do, my mission was to win at least one round of the 3 with this deck. For the people that haven't seen that video, I will link it below. And I almost won a round, but I didn't do it. So before work, a few days ago, before I went to work, I played a game with this deck, and I did make some changes, like put every treble in, take less monsters out. But let's just show the replay of that game, and let's see what's happened. So this is the replay. We are beginning with this match against again round 1 of a 3-round match against Geargia. So let's see what happens. He just sets everything, so that's very bad for me, but luckily he has cards like Lost Winds and Lost Wind. And he cannot activate Lost Winds for my monsters because of the fact that they are normal monsters and they cannot be negated, so they cannot be halved. I don't have any monster effects, so this card isn't that strong. And he just used Drowning Mirror Force on my Mammoth Graveyard. He uses Harpy's Feather Duster on my Fissure, so that's great for me. I use Dark Hole here. I activate Monster Reborn to get his monster, but now I have an effect monster, so he can use Lost Wind to have his attack. So I Urabi, and he Lost Winds again, because I think he thought he could have my monster stack, but he cannot, because it cannot be negated. He draws absolute bad because I don't have any monsters in grave, so he cannot use his Ice Dragon's Prison, and I also draw a Winged Beast per turn. I thought he maybe have Drowning Mirror Force, so I'm not gonna walk into it again. So I normal summon Urabi again, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I don't do it because of the fact that I do not have lethal either way. And now I still have my normal summon, so I still have something on board. So he has another compulsory device, so I normal summon Urabi if I'm not mistaken, yes, and I go in for 3000 damage. So he has 100 damage left and he uses compulsory device. But that doesn't matter. So he draws nothing for game, so I go for game, baby, let's go! I don't know why I use this, that's a very bad play, but it doesn't matter. I win it. I have won a round with a full LOB deck against Geargia, and he didn't do well. But let's go to game 2. So in game 2, I've sided in my Final Flames for some monsters, because extra damage is extra damage, I guess. So he started off with just a draw and more traps, so I started out with Fissure, and he counterplays me by special summoning 2 lower monsters, so I have to destroy one of those monsters. So I said Hain because Hain is a very strong card. He searches again, normal summons more monsters, makes a guy that can attack twice. So what I really wanted to do is Fissure, then Monster Reborn, so I have a 2300 on the feud, but that didn't do much. So I tried to set Hain again if I'm not mistaken. I do 600 damage, I don't know why, because now he sees monsters. Special summon him defense, because or else I will be dead, because he can attack twice with this card here, Geargia Samurai. And I sent that card back, so that's very good for me with Hain. And he doesn't take any damage because of his effect monster, and I don't lose my monster because it was 0 attack. So I'm happy about that. I think he wanted to Zeus, maybe? No, why would I? Why would he? I have no idea. So he just keeps on Geargia plays, and as you see, I have too many monsters. That's that's why I removed some cards for monsters, because drawing too much monsters is just a death trap. I drew a Geki, so that's amazing, and he Drowning Mirror Force my Urabi. I set my Tyhone, because that's a high defense and the highest attack of Fiend Reflection and Tyhone. So I normal summon, battle, Ooh, another drowning, but that doesn't matter that much. Because now I know he has 2 drowning gone, and he probably doesn't have any drowning. I still do not have a monster that he can banish, because this is a beast monster, and I don't have other beasts besides Hein. Ooh, so he special summons and I attack him. So he normal summons Geargia. No, is it Geargia? No? The Geargia Arsenal. Sorry. So he can destroy and then search. I do draw Sword of Revealing Light because I have to draw. I have to draw into Raigeki. Or how is it called? Fissure. Because Dark Hole is my own board and I don't want to Dark Hole my own board. That doesn't sound very effective to me. So here's the problem. He now has 2 Xyz monsters and he will later on go into Draco Future and he cannot be destroyed by card effects. And I only have card effects, so only Hein can get rid of him. So that's not great for me. So I'm just starting with Sword of Revealing Light. I do not know he has Harpy's Feather Duster, but he doesn't use it because I don't know why. But I think about having another Sword of Revealing Light, and I played Sword of Revealing Light. I was like, we were like joking in the chat because I was like, I summon Urami and such. So that was very awesome. But he just took 300 damage. But he asked me, yeah, he asked me right here. I can't do anything because I can't kill his Utopic Draco Future because it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So only Hein can do something and he can negate that monster effect. Yeah, it's like, it's GG. So he attacks over with Draco Future and Tyone kills me. But that doesn't mean there is not a game 3. So let's go into the game 3. So into game 3 I drew awful. I drew my only mountain. It's not bad because it does give you 200 and it doesn't give him something. Follow Wind, only when Winged Beast monster in your head does something. And 3 fissures. Oh my god. That's so awful. But so maybe he doesn't do something right here. So what he does is he searches and I think he immediately makes, no, he doesn't immediately make. So I just fissure his monster and that goes through this time. So that I'm happy about. And I'm just setting Follow Wind. Because maybe he has another Harpy's Feather Duster and I know I have Trap Hole. So if I can get rid of Harpy's Feather Duster, that's great. So he doesn't have Harpy's Feather Duster, he does summon this card. This card gives him 500 health every standby phase. And when it is destroyed, it is not destroyed. So that's pretty bad for me. So I need a monster or I need to use Raigeki on this card. Like Fissure Raigeki for nothing. And that's so bad. So I just can't give him health and yeah. I don't like it here. I don't like it. So I normal summon Mammoth Graveyard. Oh, I first use Fissure T 2 times to get rid of his materials. Then I attack over the monster and it is destroyed. So it now returns himself and 2 cards. Yeah, so he can use it again. So he normal summons Geargia Arsenal. I triple his Geargia Arsenal because it's normal summon. I go in for attacks and he drownings me. Oh my god. 5 drowning mirror forces in 3 matches. That's awful. But I took too long, so it's of course normal. So I attack with Urabi, he compulls it back to my hand, luckily. So I still have it. So he normally summons Geargia Mark II, especially summons Geargia Arsenal, uses Arsenal's effect for Geargia 3 effect for Arsenal again, and he just attacks. So I can now Raigeki, Urabi, but he Solemn Judgment me! No! I know so Urabi, attack for 500 damage because damage is the most important thing in this deck. You have to do as much damage as possible. So here he summons this guy, and then he returns cards back to his deck to draw 1. Attacks over my Urabi, and now I have a board I can't get over. So I set Hein to return his monster back to the hand. He uses my monster on his field. I text into Hein. I want to return this card, and oh no, a Solemn Strike. So at least he pays 1500 to get rid of my Hein. So I'm just I'm just hoping he cannot make Draco Future, and I draw Dark Hole or something like that. But I draw Sorcerer's Ring Lance. Yes, baby, yes! So now I'm hoping just that he isn't drawing his Harpy's Feather Duster for the 3rd time, okay? So I'm just summoning Uraby, hoping I can solve so I can kill most, so maybe I shouldn't use Uraby. Maybe I shouldn't use Uraby because of the fact that if I draw Dark Hole, I have still a normal summon, because even if I draw another monster, I'm dead anyways, right? So what he did make Infinitrack Megaclops in the most normal way possible. The only way I have seen it is like Numeral. And he activated this effect to get rid of my Sorcerer's Revealing Light. But for some reason, he said he couldn't attack. I know the damage that I take is half this turn, but I have no idea what happened there. He said he couldn't attack. Maybe there's something I don't know about. But hey, you don't hear me complain. Maybe another monster's effect. Sure, I don't care. Okay, so he goes to the end phase and I draw Dark Hole. Oh my god, let's go! So I just draw every card on the field. He can summon back a geargia Mark III. And he says, Drowning Mirror Force. Oh no, he attacks me for a lot of damage, so I need to draw a monster. And I do. I draw the only monster that can win me the game. Oh my god, I normal summon Skill Redbird. Equip him with Follow Wind, equip him with Follow Wind, and I play Mountain, baby! I play Mountain! Oh my god, baby! And that's exactly enough. Every card here matters. I attack over 1000 monster, and I activate the card Final Flame. Oh my god, I kill him! I get a win with this deck. Oh my god. I have to say his deck isn't amazing, but hey, I did get a match win with this deck, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. Amazing. So for the people that are interested, that was a pretty cool match in my opinion. And what I have done with this deck, I have put these traples. Oh, I just removed them. I put 2 traples in. The traples in my extra deck or side deck I just put in because they are way too strong. With the Man-Eater bug, just because it's something extra. So I removed 1 mountain, 1 Mammoth Graveyard, and 1 of Fiend Reflection number 2 for those cards. What I did also add here is a card that I only have 1 of, so I can't have more of them in my deck. I have to look how it's called, because you're always going second with this deck, and try to just Rakeki their board, and hopefully that's enough. Gravedigger Ghoul. Gravedigger Ghoul. So we put 1 Gravedigger's Ghoul in for 1 Raise Body Heat. And this card just targets 2 monsters in either's graveyard and just banishes them. It's a good card for Tearlament, I guess. That's it. So I would probably play more of this card, or maybe 1 more Fiend Reflection, right? Because getting rid of those cards is way better. So this is now the main deck that I'm playing right here. I have no idea if there is any other better way to play this, and I have no idea. So thank you all for watching. That was really the video I wanted to make. I was very happy when I got this win with this deck. Thank you to Final Flame, baby. Let's go!